You're looking at the Pearl Tower in Guangzhou, the pride of south of China. A magnificent structure indeed, and if it looks similar to a proposed building in Chicago that was supposed to be the Spire, well, that's because the design is very, very similar. The Spire in Chicago was supposed to be the tallest building in the world when completed, the pride of the Midwest, but lack of funding, didn't get it done. They had just completed Trump Tower there, and that was the last grand structure that was completed in Chicago. And to be truthful, the United States could have built at least 12 of these super skyscraper constructions projects around the U.S. since that 2006 groundbreaking of Chicago Spire, which, by the way, is still sitting there. The foundation is laid, and it hasn't been touched in almost a decade. This goes to show you how the poor planning and lack of resources in the United States is a glaring weakness in the eyes of the world. Meanwhile, in Asia, what happens? They plan it, they built it, and regardless of having a need necessarily today, they're making the best of it, putting people to work and finding a use for it as they go along. So the Chinese, despite their mistakes with overbuilding and poor planning in some respects, they look brilliant alongside of the United States leadership, which can't even get the simplest of projects done, squabbling over a high-speed rail project in the West Coast. They may not ever get that done, and if they do get it done, it will be dwarf in comparison to the New Silk Road high-speed rail network that China's planning. So at what point does it become evident to everyone that things aren't going to change in the near future, and some radical changes in the West need to take place, either by will or by force, and it's the only way that you're going to put people to work and be able to be progressive and build structures like these, build infrastructure, put people to work, and get some kind of common sense back into the economy, which has been reeling for over a decade now. So, this building like this might be something that never gets done in a major city in the United States if we continue to elect Bozo the Clowns as our leaders and allow bankers and hedge funds to control the action instead of Main Street America and putting these things to work for their local communities, not farming them out to foreign contractors. This can be built. This can be built by U.S. labor, U.S. financing on a credit basis, and it can benefit people of the United States, not foreign entities. Wishful thinking, though.